You slept 8 hours, yet you wake up tired. Your joints ache more each morning. After lunch, your energy drops like a switch was flipped. You call it normal aging, but what if it isn't aging at all? What if it's a programmed decliner pattern? Your body is obeying because the internal conditions tell it. We are under threat. Preserve, shut down, conserve. Because here's the uncomfortable possibility. Your cells don't have an expiration date. They respond to signals, and signals can be changed. Modern culture teaches you one story. Time is the enemy. Decline is inevitable. And the best you can do is slow the damage with products, creams, supplements, procedures, anti-aging stacks. But the deeper story, the one ancient systems obsessed over, was never about freezing time. It was about renewal, not immortality as a Hollywood fantasy, living forever in a decaying body, but continuous regeneration, staying functionally alive, clear, mobile, and resilient, decade after decade. In old Egyptian terms, this wasn't defying time. It was cooperating with it, learning how biological time moves through living systems. And whether you interpret that lineage spiritually or historically, the central principle is brutally practical. Biological aging is not just years passing. It's a response to internal conditions. The body ages faster when it believes the environment is unsafe, physically, emotionally, and mentally. The modern world is filled with these signals of unsafe. Constant notifications on your phone, relentless news cycles, financial pressures, social expectations. One is a small, steady drip of stress that accumulates in your nervous system. Your body doesn't distinguish between a tiger in the jungle and a looming work deadline. The physiological response is alarmingly similar. This constant state of low-grade threat keeps your body from ever truly entering a state of deep rest and repair. It's a silent emergency that runs in the background of your life, day in and day out. You've probably heard the name Thoth often portrayed as a mystical figure, a bird-headed scribe recording cosmic secrets. But the more grounded reading is this. Thoth represents measurement, cycles, timing, the mechanics of duration. Not magic, but the observation of how life rhythms shape the body, sleep and waking, tension and release, stress and recovery, contraction and expansion. In that framework, time isn't a punishment that happens to you. It's something you participate in. And the quality of that participation decides whether time renews you or wears you down. Think about it. Are your daily rhythms aligned with your biology, or are they dictated by external demands? Do you honor your body's need for cycles of activity and rest, or do you push through exhaustion with caffeine and willpower? When your nervous system is constantly activated, it disrupts these natural rhythms. Your sleep becomes fragmented. Your digestion becomes inefficient. Your hormones fall out of balance. This is not some abstract concept. It's the nuts and bolts of how your biological clock operates. You are, in every moment, contributing to the speed at which your body degrades or regenerates. The story of Thoth isn't about worshipping a deity. It's about respecting the fundamental, mechanical principles of life itself. It's about becoming a master of your own internal timing, rather than a victim of the clock on the wall. The power to influence this process is not in some secret scroll, but in the choices you make every single day. People think aging is wrinkles, stiffness, slower metabolism, foggy thinking, but those are symptoms. The deeper pattern is often this: your nervous system lives in a state of low-grade alarm. Your attention is fractured, pulled in 100 different directions at once. Your emotions become rigid. You find yourself stuck in loops of fear, resentment, or chronic tension. Your mind replays the same worries, the same unresolved conflicts, over and over again. When this happens, your body becomes a closed system. It's like a house with all the windows and doors sealed shut. Less oxygenation gets to your tissues. Less circulation moves vital nutrients and removes waste. Less recovery happens during sleep. From a biological perspective, chronic stress signals are not just in your head. They are physical events that shape your hormones, drive inflammation, disrupt your sleep quality, and inhibit tissue repair. They can even interfere with your cellular protective mechanisms, the very processes designed to keep your cells healthy and functional. This is why you see some people at 60 who move like dancers and think with incredible clarity, while others at 35 feel like their body is rusting from the inside out. It's not because time treated them differently. It's because their internal conditions are fundamentally different. One person is living in a state of renewal, and the other is trapped in a state of perpetual defense. The difference is not genetics or luck. It is the internal environment they have cultivated, consciously or unconsciously, over years. Here's the twist most industries want to make central. The body has an innate, powerful tendency toward repair, but it needs the right conditions to activate it consistently. It wants to heal. It wants to regenerate. It's programmed for it, but it has a priority list, and at the top of that list is survival. When your inner environment is chaotic, filled with the shallow, panicked breathing of anxiety, the constant stimulation of screens and noise, the sedentary tension that builds up in your muscles from sitting all day, you're not just getting older, you're actively, continuously telling your body that you are in survival mode. And survival mode prioritizes short-term defense over long-term renewal. Think of it like a national budget. If a country is constantly at war, it diverts all its resources to the military and defense. There's no money left for building schools, maintaining infrastructure, or investing in public health. Your body does the same thing. When it perceives a constant threat, it diverts all its energy to the stress response. Resources are pulled away from digestion, immune function, and, most importantly, cellular repair and regeneration. This is why so many anti-aging approaches fail. They try to add something beneficial on top of a system that is still screaming danger. It's like repainting a building while the foundation is cracking and the wiring is sparking. You can't fix the surface while ignoring the systemic crisis underneath. The first step isn't to add more. It's to remove the state of emergency. So, what follows in this series is not a magical secret or a complicated hack. It's a return to the fundamentals, a way to address the root cause. We will explore a 3-pillar protocol. The first pillar is conscious breathing, which is the fastest and most direct way to switch your nervous system from the fight or flight stress state to the rest and digest repair state. The second is intentional silence, a practice to reverse cognitive overload, calm the storm in your mind, and restore your emotional stability. And the third pillar is fluid movement, designed to restore circulation, lymph flow, spinal conductivity, and the free flow of energy throughout your body. Together, these three pillars aren't just a vibe or a wellness trend. They are a signal rewrite. You are using your own breath, your own attention, and your own body to send a new, powerful message to your biology. Peru, you are consciously telling every cell, we are safe. The crisis is over. It is now time to repair. We are safe enough to regenerate. If you've been living in a state of fatigue, stiffness, and mental fog, don't accept the convenient lie that it's an inevitable part of getting older. It's a symptom of a system stuck in defense. What you're about to learn is a fundamental shift in power. This isn't about how to look younger. This is about how to restore the internal conditions that make youthfulness, which is really just energy, recovery, and clarity, not just possible, but your natural state. Let's begin. Right now, as you're listening, you might be breathing in a way that keeps your body locked in stress chemistry. And it's not because you're weak, it's because you were trained into it. The tragic part is this: you can't out-supplement a nervous system that thinks it's constantly under attack. You have to change the signal at the source. And the most underrated, most powerful source is your breath. Breathing is not just about getting oxygen into your lungs. It's about nervous system control. Think about it. When your breath is fast, shallow, and driven by your chest, your body interprets that as urgency, and that urgency fuels a fight or flight state. This state jacks up your stress hormones, tightens your muscles, messes with your digestion, disrupts your recovery, and literally accelerates wear and tear on your system. It's a survival mode, not a thriving mode. Now, compare that to how a sleeping baby breathes. You see their little belly rise and fall so naturally. The diaphragm, that big muscle under your lungs, is working like a gentle pump. This isn't some mystical meditation trick. This is pure physiology. Proper diaphragmatic breathing creates pressure changes inside your body that support blood circulation, the movement of your organs, the flow of your lymphatic system, and a calm neurological tone. Some ancient traditions called this life force. Modern science calls it activating the parasympathetic nervous system, or the rest and digest state. It's a different vocabulary, but it describes the exact same switch. So what happened? Why don't we breathe like that anymore? Most adults today breathe like they're bracing for impact. Shoulders are rising towards the ears. There's constant neck tension. The chest lifts up, and the belly is held in tight. We've been taught our whole lives to pull the stomach in, to sit rigidly, to stay tight. We think it looks strong or disciplined. But what we've actually done is lose our natural, deep rhythm. We've become upper lung breathers, or what I call panic breathers. The result of this pattern feels familiar to so many of us. A constant humming background anxiety, feeling exhausted after simple tasks, brain fog that just won't clear. Sleep that feels shallow and unrefreshing. You wake up tired, and it's not because you're broken. It's because your system's alarm is permanently switched to on. Your body thinks there's a threat around every corner, just based on the way you're breathing, second by second. Now, here is the practical protocol. This is the fix. It's simple, it's repeatable, and it's intentionally controlled. We're going to use a technique called the 4-4-6 rhythm. First, let's get into position. You can do this sitting or standing, whatever is comfortable. Place one hand on your chest and the other hand on your belly, right around your navel. The goal here is simple. As you breathe, you want to feel the hand on your belly move, while the hand on your chest stays relatively still. This ensures you're using your diaphragm. Okay, step 2. Inhale for a count of 4 through your nose. Let's do it together. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your belly expand outward, pressing into your hand. This is the diaphragm engaging. There should be no strain, no gasping for air, just a smooth, easy inhale. Step 3. Now, hold your breath for a gentle count of 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't a stressful clampdown. Think of it more like letting your body absorb the inhale, a moment of stillness. This pause is crucial because it trains your nervous system to tolerate stillness without panicking. It teaches it that a pause is safe. Step 4. Exhale slowly for a count of 6. This is the key. A longer exhale signals a downshift to your nervous system. Let's exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A slow, complete release. This tells the body there is no emergency here. You are safe. That's the whole cycle. We repeat this rhythm. Inhale for 4 through the nose. Hold gently for 4, and exhale slowly for 6. Just do this for 3 to 7 minutes. That's it. This is the 446 reset. It's a direct command to your nervous system to stand down. When you start practicing this, you might notice some interesting sensations. People often report a feeling of warmth spreading through their body, or maybe a slight tingling in their hands and feet. Some feel a sudden mental clearing, like a fog lifting. You might even feel your shoulders drop away from your ears without you even trying. Don't chase these feelings, but do interpret them as good signs. They are physical evidence of shifting circulation and your nervous system changing its tone. You're not trying to create a vibe. You're training a biological switch. You are moving from a state of stress to a state of regeneration. And this is why this practice matters more than just motivation or willpower. Most people try to fix their fatigue, their anxiety, their poor sleep by gritting their teeth and pushing harder. But willpower cannot override a nervous system that is chemically set to stress. You can't think your way out of a physiological state. The breath is a direct lever. It's a physical tool you can use to change your chemistry. It's a daily act of taking back control of your own body, of your own state. And the reason this powerful lever is so often ignored is simple. It costs nothing. There's no subscription fee. You don't need a fancy device. You don't need anyone's permission or authority to do it. It's yours. If you only do one thing from everything we talk about, start here. Start with 4 for 6 breathing. Because once the nervous system stops screaming danger, the body finally gets the signal it needs. It gets the quiet space it needs, and it remembers how to repair itself. Thanks for watching. Give this a try and let me know how it feels. Don't forget to follow 4 more ways to take back control of your health. Most people think aging is a physical process, a matter of wrinkles, gray hair, and slowing down. But the fastest accelerator of aging is invisible. It's cognitive chaos. Think about it. The endless stream of notifications, breaking news headlines, the hundreds of micro-decisions we make every day, the mindless scrolling. All of it keeps your nervous system in a constant state of flinch. Your mind never fully lands, never truly rests. And because of that, your body never gets the chance to fully repair itself. Then you wake up one day and wonder why you feel a little older, a little more tired every single year. The real drain isn't on your body, it's on your attention. The second pillar to reversing this is intentional silence. And I know what you're thinking, silence is boring or empty, but it's not. Silence is recovery space. Modern life has trained us to treat silence like a threat, because the moment the external noise stops, the internal noise begins. Your mind starts dumping everything it's been avoiding, all deather worries, the to-do lists, the anxieties. This is why your first attempts at silence might actually feel worse. Your thoughts might accelerate. You might feel a spike in anxiety, and you'll have an overwhelming urge to reach for your phone for any stimulation. That's not you failing at meditation. That's withdrawal. It's your brain detoxing from constant noise. So here's the protocol. It's incredibly simple. Start with just 5 minutes of pure silence. Find a comfortable place to sit. No music, no guided meditation app, no mantra, just you. Close your eyes. Now, the key is not to fight your thoughts. That just creates more tension. Instead, use this mental frame. Imagine you're sitting peacefully by the bank of a river. Your thoughts are like boats floating past on the water. You notice a boat, maybe it's a thought about work or what you need to buy at the store. But you do not climb into it. You just watch it drift by. Then another boat comes, and you watch that one drift by too. You are the observer, not the passenger. The first few days might feel messy, chaotic even. That's the detox process I mentioned. But stick with it. After about a week, something amazing starts to happen. You'll begin to notice little gaps, little moments of quiet between the thoughts. It's like discovering a calm, deep lake beneath the stormy surface of your mind. This isn't some kind of mystical experience. It's your brain literally rebuilding its capacity to rest. Silence gives you something incredibly rare in today's world. Distance from your own mental noise. And that distance is power. It's the space where you can choose your response instead of just reacting. It's the foundation of clarity. Now, let's bring the body into this equation. This is our third pillar, fluid movement, and understanding the spine as a conductor of energy. That stiffness you feel in your neck, your back, your hip sits, not just age. More often than not, it's stagnation. It's the result of hours spent sitting, hunched over a desk or a phone, collapsing forward, locking the spine, compressing our breath, and freezing our circulation. Your body is designed like a river system. When the flow is free and unobstructed, every tissue gets the nourishment it needs, and waste products are cleared away efficiently. But when you become immobile, compressed, and tense, things start to accumulate. Congestion builds. And there's one system in particular that depends almost entirely on movement: your lymphatic system. It doesn't have a pump like the heart. It relies on muscular motion and changes in pressure to move. So movement isn't just exercise for burning calories. It's circulation medicine. I want to share 3 simple movements. Think of them not as a gym workout, but as energy activations designed to restore that natural flow. First is the conscious spine fold. Stand with your feet about hip width apart, arms relaxed by your sides. Gently tuck your chin toward your chest. Now, begin to roll down one vertebra at a time, as if you're slowly peeling your spine off an invisible wall behind you. The goal here is not to touch the floor. The goal is to articulate each segment of your spine, to wake up those connections, create space between the vertebrae, and restore the flow of spinal fluid. It's a powerful reset for your nervous system. When you reach your natural endpoint, pause, take a breath, and then return upward, the same way slowly, vertebra by vertebra, stacking your spine like you're building a strong, stable tower. Next, we have slow spinal circles. Stand with your feet a little wider, this time for stability. Place your hands on your shoulders with your elbows open to the sides. Now begin to make slow, deliberate circles with your torso. Don't just swing from the hips. Try to initiate the movement from different parts of your spine. Do a few circles leading with your lower back. Then move up to your mid-back. Then, finally, your upper back. This movement gently mobilizes the entire trunk, massages your internal organs, and gets that circulatory and lymphatic fluid moving. Our third movement is the solar opening chest expansion. This is the perfect antidote to the modern posture of collapse. Stand tall with your palms facing forward. As you inhale, slowly lift your arms up and slightly back, opening your chest toward the sky. Feel a gentle extension in your upper back. This is not a deep, forced gym-style arch. It's a soft, expansive opening. You're creating space for your lungs to fully inflate and unlocking your breath, which so often gets trapped and shallow in the chest. Hold for a moment, then exhale as you return to the start. Run these 3 movements in sequence: a spine fold, a few spinal circles, and a solar opening. Remember, you're not training for aesthetics. You are reopening the river. You're telling your body it's safe to let go, to circulate, to be fluid again. Now, you might be expecting a 4th secret, a hidden ritual, some rare herb from a mountaintop, a final mystical key to unlock it all. But the real message is almost shockingly blunt. There is no 4th secret. the real secret is forgotten simplicity. It's the power of a conscious breath, the recovery found in intentional silence, and the vitality that comes from fluid movement. The revolution here is realizing that your biology is hardwired for repair. The protocol works not by adding expensive or complicated things, but by simply removing the internal blocks that we create every day. So let's talk about your new contract with time. When your breath deepens, your mind quiets, and your body moves the way it was built to move, something profound changes. Time stops feeling like an executioner, relentlessly pushing you toward decline. It becomes a partner. And I don't mean that metaphorically, I mean it biologically. Your system shifts from a constant state of survival to a state of regeneration. You give it the right conditions, and it knows exactly what to do. Your next step isn't some grand, life-altering gesture. It's small, it's consistent. Tomorrow morning, before you do anything else, take one conscious breath. Then, give yourself just 1 minute of pure silence, watching the boats go by. And then, do one sequence of these 3 simple movements. That's it. And then do it again the next day and the next. That is how the programming of decline is broken. That is how you reclaim your vitality. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more ways to work with your body, not against it. If you're still here watching my videos, I want to say something simple. Thank you. In a world of endless noise and distractions, the fact that you choose to spend your time here means more than you can imagine. It means you're one of those rare people who wants to go deeper, question reality, and look inside yourself, not just outside. I'm honestly happy that there are people who share these interests, these questions, this search for meaning. So if you feel this space resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who might need it. Your support helps this content reach more people who are also quietly searching. Thank you for being here, really.